Nomadic Fanatic got some walls up, and no, not the emotional kind. And Living Free Mike, or Cheap Off Grid Living Mike now, I guess you would say, he's back. He made a video. Happy Friday, everybody. Everybody ready for the weekend? All right, it's a strange day. It was just in the mid 90s. Today it is 70 degrees. It's overcast, it's real gray out, and it's been kind of drizzling off and on, and then we get a little bit of rain, and then it dries up, and there's thunderstorm warnings and all kinds of crap, but it's kind of wild. Nice, feels good though. It's nice, 70 degrees and a little breeze and everything. Pretty cool day. So yeah. Got some stuff done this morning. Went out and got my carnivore grocery shopping for the month done. No, I didn't film it. I could have done, like Tim does, and every time I get a cup of coffee, make a video and tell you it's the best cup of coffee and show you how I put water in the coffee. I could do that, but no, I don't do that. But yeah, went and did that. Went to got all my stuff for the month for the wife and I, and then of course we got to come home. We got to break everything down and package it. And I had to cut up my big ribeye and cut it down into steaks and do all that stuff and package it and get it ready for freezing and all that good stuff. But I know, again, every month I could film me going to shopping, film me doing the same thing and making it like it was a brand new experience. But no, I will spare you. But speaking of Sarasota Tim, Compos Mentis did a pretty cool video. Interesting stuff. I won't give it away because it's a real short video, but yeah, definitely worth a watch. And to see good old Timmy and what he does and how he responds to something. Interesting stuff. And of course, there's Darling did another good video as always. And then right before I decided to do this, I saw Dinger posted one about Tim maybe broke a finger. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I came down to do this instead. But yeah, so either go over and watch Tim to see if he broke a finger. I suggest you give your view to someone else. So yeah, don't give it to Tim. Go to Dinger. He got breaking news that Tim may have broke a finger. I don't know. I'll probably go watch it after I'm done doing this. But sounds interesting. I wonder how Tim broke a finger. I wonder if he was poking stuff too hard. We all know how Tim is. But anyway. Oh, and then we got Mike. That's right. Mikey. He actually, after, 7-8 days, finally posted a video. And Mike said that, it's Mike. He said he was trying something new and posting invisible videos. What a knee slapper. Oh, I got to chuckle. No, it wasn't funny, but Mike thought it was funny. Speaking of funny, lots of, I call it buddy banter in this one. Yeah, him and Josh are lots of back and forth. And then it was all about getting a barbed wire fence started. They were talking about, didn't want the cows come roaming through and this and that and all the other stuff. Mike had this wild idea of, well, how do I get a straight line from one place to another when you can't see the other end? Well, he hooked a string to his drone, probably one that was on his wish list. But he hooked a string to his drone and I guess attached it to something, the other point or whatever, and flew it. He didn't show it because he had to concentrate. Well, it kind of didn't work and they had to do it a different way anyway. But anyway, I guess the point is him and Josh got started on putting up the barbed wire fence. Mike said that's what he was doing. He was getting stuff ready, doing some projects, went out and got some spendy stuff, like Mike says. It was quite spendy. But yeah, that's what's been going on. It was good to see Mike. And truly, honestly, I know some of you guys might think I was kidding, but I was actually worried about the dude. Because again, this is his livelihood. He's, you know, boom, boom, boom. And when he wasn't posting for a week, I figured something was up. So I'm glad to see Mike is back and posting. So, well, let's go up to the studio and we'll talk about Tater and some other stuff before we wrap this one up. Lots of traffic today. It's getting kind of loud. But it's Friday. Everybody's out and about. And it's nice. It's not disgustingly hot, so there's lots of people out. So anyway, let's go upstairs in the studio and finish this one up. All right. Tater. Let's start with Tater. That's right. You know, we got to do this first, right?
You see that little check mark?
Anyway, of course, we start out and it is humid. He has to wipe the lens of his camera because it's so humid outside. I don't think he's ever going to get used to the humidity of the weather there, but anyhow, he complains about the rain like always. But then he got a new mattress for the naughty bus, and of course it's the Brooklyn bedding mattress, the one that Kevin does. But so he got a free mattress, and he unpacks it, unfurls it, and he acts as if it's the first time he's ever seen a mattress before, and the first time one's ever puffed up. And of course he has to do the dramatic face and oh my god, oh what is this, holy crap. But yeah, he goes through all that good stuff about the mattress, and he's done this before, the same thing. He got a mattress for the Class C, and he did the same thing. He acted like it was a big deal when he cut the plastic and it started inflating. What did you expect going to happen? But anyway, Nomadic Fanatic, he doesn't disappoint when it comes to being over dramatic. Then we have the walls. The walls are all up, but it's kind of strange because where the toilet, this is what I was anxious to see how this was going to pan out. I don't know. Is the toilet area, is it going to be open like that? Are you just going to sit down on the hopper and take a dump while people are walking by or doing whatever, laying in bed, or you going to stand there and just take a piss? Or they're going to hang that thing on the wall as a message. But I mean, that's a kind of a open area there for a hopper, don't you think? Would you want to be sitting there taking a dump, wiping your butt? I don't know. Even if you put a curtain, then you got a curtain. It's right there. It's right in your face. You're going to have, I don't know. But I guess I will leave my opinions, I guess, about that until later. And when we see the final product, but the way it sits right now, it looks a bit, I don't know. I mean, I heard of an open floor plan before, but that's taking it to a whole new level. But anyway, the video title was "She Gone." That's right, Diana left me. Well, of course we know she's going on a trip. My first thing was I expected her to be going to Cali again, but no, this time she is not. She is getting a flight. She is going to New York. And she's going to go help a friend who I from what I gather is pregnant and about to have a baby, and she is going to go help her with the nursery. I don't know if she's going to be decorating or help painting or whatever, but she is going to help with the nursery. So she's going to be gone for a while. And of course, before they go, they have to sit in the front of the truck and we get to see them eat. My favorite, whenever we get to see those two sit down and eat and Tater slurp stuff. But anyway, and then Tater shows us the catastrophe. He put the little door on it for where he can slide the cat box in and out. A lot of people have been mentioning about the cat box, having only one cat box for 4 or 5 however many cats isn't going to work. And I agree, even though it's a giant, it's a cement trough. It's not a cat litter box. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 3 times the size, but still, with that many cats going in that same area, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but that's neither here nor there. That's his problem, not mine. But he still didn't learn how to drill. You would think after, all this time doing these projects, not that he should be a master carpenter, but come on, drill through that shit and then come through the other side when you're drilling a hole, when you're using a hole saw. Let that tip point poke through and then flip it over and come from the other side. But no, he didn't. He blew the whole back out of that piece of plywood. You can see the chipped out luan that was on the top and everything. I don't know why you just don't pick up some small little things. Again, after doing this shit all this time, you think he would find something that he could pick up and go, okay, yeah, do this right this time. But, oh well. Then they were testing the water. He was testing the water, make sure the water worked, everything. Filled up the water heater and then did all that. And that worked. But during that, I noticed something that I was like, that's not good, because it's an open electrical connection, not in a junction box, just laying there on the floor right next to a water valve. Right there it is. See that connection right there under the bed? It was an open connection with some wire nuts right next to a water valve. So if that shark bite or whatever was on that valve on the PEX line, if that were to leak or something would happen, and there's an open I don't know. It's a recipe for disaster. But again, it's Tater. Maybe that's a to-do later project. So hopefully they don't leave it like that. But that's what's going on with Tater. We'll see what happens when he doesn't have Diana around, what he's going to do, if he's going to actually get some stuff done, or if he's going to take this time to go run off into the Bigfoot somewhere or go ride his motorcycle or what. I guess we shall see. All right, now we have Chrome, Vancity Vanlife. He is continuing on with the Sprinter van build. It's getting there. It's getting there. Good looking stuff. The inside's getting all done. They're getting walls up and stuff's getting wrapped in the fabric and the cloth and everything. And so yeah, they're making progress, making headway. There's where the speakers are going to go. He's got that sound system that's going to be going in and everything. So yeah, that's coming right along. He's got one more piece in his old van. He still didn't post it. He said he was going to a couple of days ago, like 3 days ago, and still didn't yet. He did say that once he gets that last piece of frontage up where all his bubbles were, that he is definitely going to post it. So maybe over the weekend, maybe Monday, we shall see. But that's what's going on with Chrome and Vancity Vanlife. All right, now let's move along to MoBangFoYoBucks. I don't know if you remember, a little while ago I did a video where he talked about him going to Vietnam, first time in many, many years, couple decades actually, but yeah, he went back to Vietnam. And I said that he was going to do a video about what to expect if you're traveling to Nam and abroad and places like that, what you should do and how you should do it, and little tips and tricks and things. And he did just that. Yeah, he got a little video together and talks about everything from the documents that you need to do, what time you should be at the airport, what you can expect and what you should expect when you get to Vietnam, and about exchanging money and how to carry it with you and what not to and what to do. And then even as far as when you're leaving country to come back home, what you should do and how you should expect things to work and what you need to have done and all that good stuff. So very good video. I thought it was informative. I know a lot of people are travelers, but they usually travel in country here in the States. So yeah. And Vietnam is a place that I would always wanted to visit and go check out. But yeah, but it's for everything. I'm sure I'm going to be going to New Zealand sometime here, since my son lives there. I'm sure that's a future trip that I'll be taking. So knowing all these little things, I haven't flown in a while. I don't know. Have I been on a plane since I worked at the airport? Because I used to work at the airport and I used to go fly around all for free. It was fun. It was kind of nice. But yeah, I definitely don't think I flew after 9/11, as a matter of fact, because yeah, I don't think I had to go through all the crap where you got to take off your shoes and your belt and strip down naked and you can't take anything and all that happy horse shit. You know how they do. Once they make a rule, that's it. It sticks. Oh, we're doing it because of this. And yeah, and even after that goes away, they don't change the rules. They do the same thing with prices, and they do price hike things, whether it be gas or the eggs or whatever. It's like, oh my God, eggs were $6. And then when they go down to $4, you're like, oh man, thank God eggs are only $4. No, they were 99 cents. You're happy now that they're $4? No, they tricked you. They do the same thing with gas. Holy shit, gas went up to $6 a gallon. Man, I'm so glad gas is only $3.98 now. No, they tricked you. They tricked you. They do it all the time. Yeah, that's how they get you. They put these little things in place. Well, this is because of this. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of pandemic things that are still in place that they're like, well, why not? How about you still stay on the little dots when you get in line? No, they don't go that far yet. But yeah, some of these things, like I said, like the eggs, eggs are 99 cents a dozen. That's the everyday thing. And then all of a sudden, what? Eggs are $6 a dozen. Don't worry, folks. Everything's fine. We dropped eggs are down. Eggs are down to $4. And you're like, yay. No, they're still way overpriced. They're still too damn expensive. I actually bought eggs today and they were $2.60 something, I think. $2.40 something or $2.60 something a dozen. So that's still too damn expensive for eggs, in my damn opinion. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here. No, it's not. What is the point?
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.